5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
This is About Space, America's return to space, with news and information on our U.S. space program. Is your host of About Space, David Denault.
Welcome, and thanks for joining me today. Well, during the SLS launch, I reminisced about the early days at the Cape and remembered my interview with the second man to walk on the moon, Buzz Aldrin. Next, as America and the world is listening to About Space Today. D&D Cruise and Tours is the official agent for About Space, and we invite you to come fly away to all-inclusive resort island destinations, or a cruise vacation from Port Canaveral, and even visit the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, or just come and see the parks. Call for a discount cruise or an island getaway or the Florida beaches. Call today. The call is free, and so are our services. Call 877-747-8631. That's 877-747-8631. We are Florida's group travel specialists. Welcome back. Following his historic moon landing, I had the opportunity to interview a space pioneer, and I thought you might enjoy it as it still has relevance today.
Beautiful view. Isn't that something? Magnificent sight out here. Magnificent desolation.
One way we can preserve our past is to write and record those stories that will forever be part of history. Having to meet and get to know a number of the astronauts has been exciting, but few have been more exciting than to sit next to the second man to walk on the moon. Since his return from the moon, Buzz Aldrin became a prolific author of Magnificent Desolation in 2009. He's also written several children's books, including Reaching for the Moon. He continues to give lectures and make radio and television appearances. Also, I wanted to note that the Apollo 11 crew were decorated with the Presidential Medals of Freedom. During my sit-down with Colonel Aldrin, I asked him about man's future in space.
Point of transition, many of us had great dreams, and still do, of man's future associated with the Apollo program. The intent was not to send a man to the moon and bring him back and stop. The intent was to gain as much scientific information as we could in a continuing quest for knowledge, learning, and we would like to see that carried through to its completion now that we've invested so much in terms of industrial technology, scientific potential, and the management team that has been put together to accomplish this dream. We feel that that this is something that must be used and must be kept available for use throughout the next decades and throughout the entire future of our country and of the world. We have a potential to be able to do this. We need the will of the people to support us.
Colonel Aldrin, we hear a lot about the International Space Station, but what do we hope to accomplish?
Spectrum, a wide variety of scientific experiments, all of which are geared toward the quest of knowledge for the benefit of people here on the surface of the Earth. And they range from understanding more about solar physics to determining better ways of managing our resources here on the surface of the Earth. We're interested in medical problems of man existing in space, and all of these can be accomplished.
The second man to walk on the moon, Colonel Edwin Buzz Aldrin. And it was quite an experience. And I hope you enjoyed a look back. And be sure to watch About Space Today's live coverage of the splashdown of Artemis 1 on Sunday, December 11 at 12 noon on our YouTube channel. And this Friday, join Dawn Meyer for another America in Space program and have your family and friends join us. Follow us on Facebook at About Space Today for launches and landings. And to all our listeners around the globe and here in the U.S., thank you for joining me today. I'm David Denault, and this has been About Space Today.